Hello everyone. Today I'm Aditi from Birla Public School Pilani. I'm going to explain you one of the grammar component that is sentences. What is a sentence and where do we use it? So let us discuss about sentences. So before going for the class, let us find out what are the learning objectives of this lesson. At the end of the class, students will be able to define a sentence and a phrase. They will be able to identify the types of sentences. Students will be able to attempt an exercise at the end of the slide to identify the sentences. So these are my objectives of my digital lesson. So let us begin with the sentence. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that are put together to mean something. A sentence is a basic unit of language which expresses a complete thought. So a sentence is nothing but a group of words that makes a complete sense, that makes a complete meaning. It starts with a capital alphabet and it ends in a full stop. So it gives us a complete meaning. For example, Mohan goes for a walk. So we know it that it's a complete sentence. After reading the sentence, we should be able to comprehend it. We should be able to identify the what sentence says. What does it mean? Ravi is a smart boy. Pilot flies planes. So these three all are the examples of a sentence. A sentence is nothing but, I'll repeat, it's a group of words that make a complete sentence. Now, let us find out what a phrase is. A phrase is a small group of words standing together as a conceptual unit, typically forming a component of a clause. So what a phrase is, it's a group of words that makes a sense, but not complete sense. It is basically a group of words with one word or more than one word, but it doesn't make a complete sense. It needs to have a few words more in order to make a complete sense. Fine. So a phrase is not a sentence. It is a group of words but does not make a complete sense. For example, with a silver spoon in his mouth. My favorite cereal, to fly kites. Not so long, a few words. In the morning, on the table, for a while. So if I say all these phrases, it does not make a complete sense. It needs something in order to complete it. And when we use those words that make a complete sense. Fine, that makes a sentence. So phrase is nothing but a group of words that stands alone and does not make a complete sense. Whereas a sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. It gives us a meaning. Now, sentences are of various kinds. Assertive, interrogative, exclamatory, imperative, and negative. These are the major types of sentences that we are going to discuss in the lesson. Now, first of all, an assertive sentence. What is an assertive sentence? A sentence that states a fact, that gives us a declaration, that declares something, which asserts something. Such sentences are simple statements. They state, assert, or declare. For example, Priya is a student. She lives in Mumbai. I am going for a market. We are playing cricket. So whenever we are declaring something or asserting something and state something, it is called an assertive sentence. I like reading comic books. Mr. Khanna cooks well. So the sentence which states something or declares something is an assertive sentence. Fine. Now let us move towards the next slide. Interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means inquiring, questioning. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence, like, what is your name? Where do you live? Why are you late? Have you finished your work? Have you finished your assignment? So when you ask a question, when you inquire something, that's an interrogative sentence. So, and it ends in question mark. Fine. Interrogative sentences ends in a question mark. Then comes exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence is a sentence that expresses sudden and strong feelings such as surprise, wonder, pity, sympathy, happiness, or gratitude. That expresses our sudden feelings, that expresses our emotions. So the sentences which highlights or expresses our emotions refers to exclamatory sentence. For example, what shame! Oh, am I tired? Hurrah, we won the game. I'm glad you came today. Oh, what a beautiful sight. I'm amazed with the painting. Wow, what a beautiful piece of art. So whenever you are showing your expression, whenever you are projecting your feeling, those sentences are referred as exclamatory sentences. And the feelings such as surprise, wonder, pity, sympathy, happiness, and gratitude. Now the next sentence, imperative sentences. Imperative sentences again are of three kinds. When you give a command, when you suggest something to someone, or you make a request, or you express your wish. So the sentences which express the command, suggestions, request, and your wishes refer to imperative sentences. For example, go to your room. It's an order, it's a command. Please lend me your book. It's a request. Have a good time at the picnic. This is what you wish. I think blue looks better on you. It's a suggestion. So this way, whenever you are ordering someone, you're requesting, you show your wish and suggest something, all these sentences are referred as imperative sentences. Now the next one, a negative sentence. The negative sentence states that something is not true or something is not correct. Basically, the usage of not in a sentence. A negative adverb has to be added in order to negate or cancel the validity of a sentence. For example, the usage of not. She is not playing. We don't have a pen. I shouldn't play. I cannot go there. So the sentence which adds a negativity or states that something is not true or it is incorrect refers to negative sentence. Fine. So I hope these sentences are clear to you. Let us go ahead for some of the exercises. Form one statement for each of the following pictures. State the type of sentence. Wow, what a beautiful sight. So it's an exclamatory sentence. The moon is shining bright. So it's a assertive statement. Fine. So this way, when you look at the picture, you can form different kinds of sentences. Stop. You can't go there. So it's a command. Fine. It's a command, an imperative sentence. So when you look at the picture and form a sentence, this is basically you are using the sentence in your day-to-day life. Fine. So let us go for an exercise. Identify the types of sentence in each of the following. Now there are some examples that I have stated. We are going to read it and identify it is which type of a sentence. Please leave your footwear here. So it is a imperative sentence. It's an imperative sentence. It's a request. Will wait here. Sorry, will you wait here? Fine. Will you wait here? So it's a question. It's a question statement, interrogative. Where have you been all this while? Interrogative sentence. We will not tolerate this at all. So it's a negative statement. We will not tolerate this at all. So it's a negative statement. I am your friend. An assertive sentence because you declare it. My sister lives in Mexico. So it's a assertive sentence. What did you do then? That means it's a question that you are asking. Be a bit more careful. So you suggest something to do something. So it's again an imperative sentence. Never speak to me like that again. So that means it's a negation, and anyway you are basically suggesting that you can't talk to me in this manner. It can be taken as an imperative. It can be taken as a negative also. Always remember what I told you. That means you should always remember all that I told you. So it's a suggestion. Fine. So it's a suggestion. Always remember. So I hope with this video of mine, you are able to revise the sentences, the types of sentences, and you are going to use it in your day-to-day life. Thank you.